Hi everyone, my name is Judy, and this is Patch 4.2 Update Breakdown, which is full of good surprises for once, at least in my opinion. So,
If you are not ready, get ready.
first, we have what we've all been longing for since Season 2, a new in-game event. This one is called Primetime Buff, and will be a World Tour exclusive modification. Its principle is pretty simple. When you cash in, you gain extra HP. These do not replenish when wounded, unless you cash in another cash box. Also, those extra health points cannot be stacked no matter what. So, yeah, a pretty different kind of event than what we've been used to. I don't really know what to think about it for now, so let's just give it a try before making any conclusions. This update also brings another kind of event, with the first community event of Season 4. This time, we'll have to achieve a total of 10 million eliminations with Season 4 weapons in order to obtain a pretty cool Engimo skin for what is surely the most appreciated weapon of the season, the Akimbo handguns. I won't lie, even though I didn't sign with Engimo this season, I find those very attractive. Next up, we have some adjustments to ranked tournaments and World Tour. Both of them have received what I consider to be a very appreciable couple of changes, the first of them being an improved spawn location selection logic when wiped during the final, making it less likely to respawn on the other side of the map. Additionally, we've received greater variety in cash-out spawn locations. And to cap it off, team colors will now remain consistent across all rounds. A good couple of modifications, not really much to say about them. Moving on.
Okay, let's move.
Following up, we have a pretty big readjustment to the mesh shield, which absolutely needed it. To that end, all its cooldowns have been cut in half. I'm unsure if it'll be enough to bring it back as a competitive option for the heavy, but I guess it's at least usable now. Staying on the big adjustment section, we have the nerf of the CL-40. Well, at least regarding its damage to opponents and itself, as it will now only deal 100 damage to enemies, similar to Season 3, but it has also been given a self-damage multiplier of 1.6. Fortunately, it has also received an additional ammo to balance things out. In all honesty, I feel like this weapon needed some tweaks for a pretty long time now, and this patch seems to finally address that need effectively. Now, to wrap up the adjustment section of this patch, we still have two additional changes to look at. First up is the V9S, which has received a slight adjustment to curb unintended abuse of its fire rate by significantly reducing it and increasing its base damage. And second on the list is obviously the Pike, which clearly overperformed since its launch and consequently received a nerf to its damages. In my opinion, the nerf of the Pike was clearly needed, and this kind of adjustment to the V9S is always appreciated. So yeah, some pretty good changes right there. As we near the end of these patch notes, there are still several content tweaks and bug fixes we need to cover. However, I decided to spare you from this torture and only highlight the most significant ones. Ready? Here we go. Liftable items won't slip from your hands for no reason anymore. The Healing Beams hose now has some jiggle physics.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
And finally, night settings have been reworked to give players better visibility in certain areas, such as the one shown on screen. And with that, we have finally reached the end of this update. You know the drill by now. New shop cosmetics, patch notes link in the description. Much love to all of you. And until next time, this was Judy, signing out.